Welcome to Gaming Situations. Get ready for the ultimate Call of Duty Black Ops 6 experience with epic gameplay, pro level tips, and unbeatable strategies. Let's dive in and dominate the battlefield. Welcome to Gaming Situations. Be part of our 1 million subscribers. If you wonder who I am, I'm this guy. I'm currently on the leaderboards in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Warzone, and at the request of many, I've dropped the YouTube channel explaining how I became from a noob to one of the guys that's on the leaderboard in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Warzone. In today's video, we're going to be talking about processing information. And as you can see, that starts before you even drops into the match. As you can see, the first piece of information I got is just squad members. And their ranking is just their experience playing the game. It doesn't mean they're good, doesn't mean if they're bad. That shows you their level of experience at playing the game, not necessarily even that game mode. As you can see, my teammates have little experience playing the game. I know this before I even load into a match. And then after you load into a match, there's a ton of information, which seems like information overload that needs to be processed, and it's going to be slow at first, but the more you memorize and the more you get used to it, it becomes easier, and you process that information much faster. And the breakdown of the information is enemy locations, weapon pings, gunshots, where your teammates at, the circle, the gas, the timer, the researching timer. All that is just a whole bunch of information that needs to be processed by you playing the game, and it needs to be processed quickly so you get better at the game and you get more decisive. As you learn to process this information, you make decisions way quicker. Whether it turns out good or bad, you learn to make those decisions quicker based on the information that is presented to you on the game. And other information that I failed to mention is also enemy footsteps, which is, I can't break down Call of Duty's audio issues. I'm just saying enemy footsteps are one of those many things that needs to be processed. You know what I mean? So if you're having trouble with processing information, I'm going to break this down slow. The first thing you need to process is, where are your teammates? Is there on the side of the map? Are you playing it all together? Is 2 over here, 1 over here? Is it 3 together? Is it 1 over here? Knowing your teammates' locations is a good piece of information itself, because if your teammate is over there and you see them shooting at the bottom of your screen, that is telling you that is an enemy near your teammates. You might want to shift over that direction to help your teammates fight. If you don't see the teammates fighting or walking around the area for a minute, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, that might be telling you there's no enemies over there, even without seeing no information on your mini map. Weapon ping is a good location. It might not that mean enemies in the area that your teammates are. So knowing your teammates' position is a great piece of information to have. Also with your teammates, if you see your teammates die in their skull in that area within 50 meters of where your teammate died at, it should be at least 1 to 4 enemies. So you already know wherever your teammate died, there's at least 1 to 4 enemies over there where your teammate died at, and that's a good piece of information to have when you don't know where people are or enemies at during the map. And that's just a quick breakdown of your teammates. Another piece of information that's vital is weapon pings. When somebody is firing a weapon on the map, they show up as red dots on the mini map, and which is the best piece of information you have that I see people are not in tune and using, is their mini map. It's so much good information that you can process on your mini map that I don't know why most people don't look at it. They just be stuck looking at the the fort or whatever's on their screen and never take a look at their any mini map. And a quick breakdown is the mini map can tell you how many people near you, fighting if you got their weapon pings, and you can tell you if you had the advantage. If it's one person over here and there's 3 teammates over there, you know he's separated from his teammates. So if you and your teammates together, you go kill the one enemy. You know what I mean? This is all about processing information, gathering it, knowing where to locate it on your screen, and how to act and move on that information in a quick and decisive manner. Now, if you want to break down even further, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what kind of information you really want me to break down in the video. Now, a quick breakdown, the next part when we talking about processing information is learning, and we call this in-game information, is how many enemies are left, where's the circle moving to, where's the circle probably going to end up at, and how many enemies left, how many of your teammates are left, and having enough cash. Now, cash is a vital piece of information that a lot of people seem to neglect in the game, knowing how much cash they have, especially towards the end of the game in case you need to buy your teammate back. But we're going to be breaking that down in a whole nother video. But I just wanted to mention that's along with the visual information in the game. It's because all this information, knowing and remembering and processing all this visual information lets you to make better decisions in the game. Now, I broke down the visual information in the game. We're going to talk about for a second the audio information and processing the audio information. So this is 2 different informations that you're getting and you're receiving at the same time. The audio information is gunshots. Even when you don't see weapon pings, you will hear gunshots, especially if they're using suppressors. If you're close enough to you, you can hear gunshots and basically tell you what direction or how many enemies might be at a certain location fighting. Footsteps. You know what I mean? For me, the best audio mix that I've seen that works to allow me to hear enemy footsteps is Sucker Punch. So if you're having trouble hearing footsteps near you sometimes, Sucker Punch is the best audio mix that I've played with so far that allows me to hear enemy footsteps. So we got gunshots, UAVs, footsteps, silenced weapons, all this information. Learning how to process all this information will give you valuable information, either to know where go left, go right, play high ground, go kill this because there's only 1 or 2 people over here. We got them outnumbered, so we push this guy. And this is all comes from learning how to process this information in the game. Now, if you want me to go in depth at a certain piece of information that you want me to break down and really get into details to, as I said before, whether it's audio or visual information, leave a comment down below. I'm gonna be this series is just like a breakdown on how I became a noob to being on the leaderboards in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Warzone. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Stay tuned for the next video where I'll be talking about learning and knowing your own play style. Thank you for watching the video. Peace.